the Bengali annexure that says ঠিক কি নিয়ে সংঘর্ষের সূত্রপাত তা জানা যায়নি, তবে শনিবার বেলডাঙ্গায় যত্রতত্র গন্ডগোল শুরু হয়, ভাঙচুর চালানো হয় এবং দোকান এবং বাড়িঘরে অগ্নিসংযোগের ঘটনা ঘটানো হয়। বেশ কিছু জায়গায় ধারালো অস্ত্র হাতে দাপাদাপি করতে দেখা যায় বেশ কিছু ব্যক্তিকে। এলাকাবাসীর অভিযোগ মুহুর্মুহু বোমাবাজি হয়েছে, তাতে বেশ কয়েকজন আহত হয়েছে। পাশাপাশি রাত থেকে বেশ কয়েকজনের খোঁজ পাওয়া যাচ্ছে না। These are also parts of annexures. Now what the state has done, my learned advocate general is very much pleased towards the police administration, but one of the cabinet ministers of the state has showed their inability, that the police is unable to function in the state. I can bring it on record by filing a way of a supplementary affidavit. There are statements of a cabinet minister of the state saying that police is unable. They are not at all able to tackle the situation. So these are all, my lord, facts. My lord, what we are saying, my lord, police is not been able to tackle the situation. Large number of people, they are missing. Few months back, one of the members of legislative assembly from the ruling dispensation in the district of Murshidabad, he had commented that আমরা 70 ওরা 30 কেটে গঙ্গার জলে ভাগীরথীর জলে ভাসিয়ে দেব. This sort of statements, does it not tantamount to provocation? It is the district of Murshidabad and it is surrounding areas
but
of
I cannot
wherein this
respond
sort
to
of
this.
persons.
I cannot respond to this. I can name 10 persons of his political party also, including film actors. Son of Calcutta, a lady of Howrah has tears in their eyes for Murshidabad. There is no advocate in Murshidabad practicing in this court.
Whether that is impermissible.
Of course, it is a point to be noted. And what research has he done? Yes. When I make submission, I will support it. Now kindly see the cost item.
He was concerned. Mr. Banerjee. Yes, my lord. Sorry. When your advocate general is making a. Sir, I am sorry, but lordship kindly don't expect it. Expected, but I am also. It is also not expected. When Bharat knows the ex-honorable Chief Justice has cautioned him for his submission. And I am sorry, my lord. I am sorry.
I am sorry.
I'm sorry with your lordship because Advocate General is here. But I am. He has compelled me. The lordship knows. The honorable Chief Justice is then cautioned him in court. Cautioned him in court.
Sorry.
But I'm sorry, my lord.
Tell me, my lord, I will go out of the court.
That is
But I will not tolerate. I will not tolerate your attitude.
But that is not the way. When your senior is there, he's talking.
He's so gentle, my lord. He can't.
And we are tackling, we are shutting them. We are
Sorry, my lord. I'm sorry. I'm sorry with your lordship, but not to him.
We are just trying to find out the solutions. We are trying to find out the way. It's not adversarial litigations. What is the report?
Yes, my lord. But may I hand up 82? May I hand up this report? But two things what I would like to, my lord, just, my lord, request your lordship, my lord. Because of the paucity of time and, my lord, because of the distance, my lord, I had to, my lord, get only scanned copies of the report because the person who has signed it could not, my lord, come down to Calcutta, number one. And number two is, my lord, the report is addressed to the state advocate, which is a crime. When I'm filing it before the bench, my lord, it shouldn't have been addressed to the state advocate. Kindly, my lord, pardons me, lord, for that, my lord. But this is all because, my lord, of paucity of time, though.
And my lord, with regard to the names that I had served later on, because there is no internet. Yes, it is.
My lord, a few more submissions, my lord, which, my lord, we could not, my lord, incorporate it in the report. Number one is, my lord, the video clippage that was, my lord, played before the court yesterday. But on that, my lord, a case has been registered.
No, that you have indicated in here.
Yes, but I have the FIR, my lord, if you
could not identify that person.
Yes.
Why?
My lord, it has come only yesterday. My lord, give us some time, my lord, to, my lord, kindly have a look to, my lord, this FIR, my lord, I have brought for your lordship's consideration. Please have a look to the formal part of the FIR, the first page.
My lord, with the lordship's kind permission, may I have a glance at the report?
We'll get it. Don't.
With serial number 3. So kindly turn the page, my lord. My lord, on Facebook, my lord, there were 642 posts. My lord, we have blocked, my lord, 638, 4 are pending. In X handle, my lord, out of 230, 220 have been blocked, 10 pending. YouTube Milord 63 all blocked, and Instagram 77 all blocked. Now, Milord, now kindly, Milord, take my learned friend's petition, because yesterday it was just handed up over to me, and Milord, we had to rush to court. Please have a look to, Milord. The basis of my learned friend's petition, Mr. Kaustubh Bagchi's petition, kindly have a look. Milord, whatever is with the writ petition, whatever maybe is in evidentiary value, let us go by that.
এই অন্যটা বল।
Now, please take note of the first annexure, that is page 16, 16. Milord, this is, Milord, one of, Milord, some media reports by Seyoshi Pal. Please take, Milord, page number 17. At the top, Milord, above the photograph, a huge police contingent, including rapid action force, has been deployed at the affected neighborhoods. Milord, kindly, Milord, then skip over the rest of the parts of that page 17. Now, please take page 18. Milord, fifth line from the top. The state's Director General of Police, so-and-so, said that a large number of Indian Police Service officers rushed to Beldanga on Saturday night. Local residents claim that at least 50 people from both communities suffered injuries, and more than 30 houses were either ransacked or set on fire. The worst affected area, they said, is Beldanga Civic Ward number 10. The authorities deployed huge police contingent, including rapid action force, at the affected neighborhoods and shut down internet facilities across entire Murshidabad district until 8 a.m. on November 19. Where the rest, Milord, is the population part. Then, Milord, please take, Milord, page number 20. Milord, there is a quoted paragraph, the second one. 4 Beldanga residents, including a woman, have been admitted in the hospital. A rapid action force personnel also suffered injury while trying to stop the back-to-back clashes. Then please take, Milord, page number 22. Milord, fourth line from the bottom, where my learned friend's anxiety. No fresh clash was reported till Sunday afternoon. This is his annexure. Next line, all police officers who earlier served in Beldanga zone has been brought back temporarily for their current location in view of the situation, an officer said. Then we have the next page, page number 23. Beldanga, the internet was shut down in Murshidabad and Jangipur police district, including the areas in Behrampur, such and such, and prohibitory orders were issued in some parts on Sunday, and tension between the two groups in Murshidabad led to clashes on so-and-so. 15 people were arrested for the violence. Police said that the situation is under control, and raids were on to nab other culprits. A large police contingent started patrolling the area. No fresh clashes were reported until Sunday night. But the last sentence over there, আপাতত পরিস্থিতি নিয়ন্ত্রণে রয়েছে বলে পুলিশের দাবি. Then, Milord, at the bottom of that page, the last 4 line, বেলডাঙ্গা বিভিন্ন জায়গায় পুলিশ টহল দিচ্ছে, দুপক্ষকে সংযত থাকার বার্তা দেন জেলা পুলিশ সুপার। তিনি বলেন, স্থানীয় একটি বিষয়কে কেন্দ্র করে উত্তেজনা ছড়িয়ে পড়েছিল, আমরা দোষী ব্যক্তিদের চিহ্নিত করে উপযুক্ত শাস্তির ব্যবস্থা করেছি। সবাইকে অনুরোধ করব আইন শৃঙ্খলা পরিস্থিতি নিয়ন্ত্রণে রাখতে পুলিশকে সাহায্য করুন। উভয় পক্ষের কাছে আবেদন, আপনারা কেউ আইন নিজের হাতে তুলে নেবেন না। Then, Milord, malicious efforts are being made from certain quarters to spread misinformation and rumors about last night's incident at Beldanga in Murshidabad, where clashes took place between two groups over some condemnable mischief. President and secretary of the committee where this incident took place have been arrested and taken in police custody. Prompt action has been taken by the police against vandalism and violence by arresting 17 persons. No casualty, repeat, no casualty has been reported anywhere in the district. 6 persons were injured and are under proper treatment. Condition of all injured is stable. Situation is under control. Sharp police vigil continues. Please do not heed unverified facts and figures being circulated on social media to disrupt disrupt peace. Sternest possible legal action will be taken against lawbreakers as also rumor mongers. Now, this police post, my lord, in my very respectful submission, was read out yesterday to demonstrate before the court that what the police is saying is absolutely wrong. Police is trying to paint a different picture. Now, that's why, my lord, I took the trouble to, my lord, take your lordship through the news media reports, irrespective of its evidentiary value, what they say and what the police has said, my lord, whether, my lord, there has been any disparity in that or not. In my very respectful submission, there is no disparity. Now, my lord, the other part, that
The reason why I could place it today in the morning because I'm not being able to contact them.
but let these come by way of pleadings. Let these come by way of pleadings, not by, my lord, oratory submissions.
Oratory unless mushkil.
Let it come. Then, my lord, may I place his pleadings? My lord, we cannot fight litigations like this. This is not a political forum.
We are not
That
actually in
one-sided
adversary
The situation now.
situation. Persons from the Hindu communities are not being able to reside in the area. They are
I
absolutely
strongly, my
out.
lord, dispute this.
There was an order yesterday which was passed
Yes.
that
The
police
email, the
ensure-
difficulty with the email is since internet is suspended, how can they contact?
No.
Then how
Today,
is he
my
making these
today
submissions?
For this WhatsApp message, I got these names via WhatsApp message. A person had to come all the way down to Krishnanagar to send that message. Even the areas of Tehotto and all those areas also internet and all are suspended. The entire area of Beldanga, Tehotto and all those areas. Person had to come to Krishnanagar to send that message. So I could send it today in the morning. The Bengali annexure that says ঠিক কি নিয়ে সংঘর্ষের সূত্রপাত তা জানা যায়নি তবে শনিবার বেলডাঙ্গায় যত্রতত্র গন্ডগোল শুরু হয় ভাঙচুর চালানো হয় এবং দোকান এবং বাড়িঘরে অগ্নিসংযোগের ঘটনা ঘটানো হয় বেশ কিছু জায়গায় ধারালো অস্ত্র হাতে দাপাদাপি করতে দেখা যায় বেশ কিছু ব্যক্তিকে এলাকাবাসীর অভিযোগ মুহুর্মুহু বোমাবাজি হয়েছে তাতে বেশ কয়েকজন আহত হয়েছে পাশাপাশি রাত থেকে বেশ কয়েকজনের খোঁজ পাওয়া যাচ্ছে না these are also parts of annexures. Now what the state has done, my learned advocate general is very much pleased towards the police administration, but one of the cabinet ministers of the state has showed their inability that the police is unable to function in the state. I can bring it on record by filing a way of a supplementary affidavit. There are statements of a cabinet minister of the state saying that police is unable. They are not at all able to tackle the situation. So these are all, my lord, facts. My lord, what we are saying, my lord, police is not been able to tackle the situation. Large number of people they are missing. My lord, one thing, what had fallen from the state that there has been statements from various leaders from the opposition dispensation. Now, my lord, we all know police at certain times have to take preventive steps. It was on one occasion, few months back, one of the members of legislative assembly from the ruling dispensation in the district of Murshidabad, he had commented that আমরা 70 ওরা 30 কেটে গঙ্গা জলে ভাগীরথীর জলে ভাসিয়ে দেব. This sort of statements, does it not tantamount to provocation? It is the district of Murshidabad and it is surrounding areas
But
of
I
Beldanga,
cannot
wherein this
respond
sort
to
of
the,
persons.
I cannot
has
respond
to-
to this. I can name 10 persons of his political party also,
We have the document.
including film actors. He should not, my lord, make it a
But the
political
only
forum.
thing is that to instill confidence in the minds of the public at large.
Now,
It's what I am saying before your lordship, persons of the Hindu communities in that area are not being able to reside because that the area demography is the majority belongs to the Muslim community and Hindus are the minorities of that area and they're not being able to reside in their
Well,
respective.
my lord, I dispute, my lord. I have taken instructions.
there was already a direction that to ensure their safety and security, it is a duty of the police to see that they live in their houses. So
Now with the suspension of internet, no news as per the
what would be, according to you, you are also in dark that what is the prevalent situation there?
but what I humbly beseech your lordship is there is a BSF camp nearby.
Are saying
Yes,
that
sir.
now some the peace is restored or the situation is under control, but there has been a divergent.
My lord, what I say is, what is the harm?
But
State
he
say,
is not a person of that locality,
আমি একটা কথা বলি
or not of that district.
Let's-
Why is he saying all these things, but who doesn't reside over there?
আর we are সে মামা বাড়ি পিসে মশাইয়ের বাড়ি ওগুলো বলে লাভ নেই what
What are all politically motivated petitions?
this stray comments what
Of
I'm
course.
saying what I'm saying
I stand by what I'm saying. It's not a stray
what
comment.
I'm saying is State says that they want peace. We say we want.
The situation is under control, but there has been a divergence.
My lord, what I say is, what is the harm?
But
State
he's
say,
not a person of that locality,
আমি একটা কথা বলি।
or not of that district.
Let-
Why is he saying all these things, but who doesn't reside over there?
আর we are সে মামা বাড়ি পিসে মশাইয়ের বাড়ি ওগুলো বলে লাভ নেই। What
They're all politically motivated petitions.
this stray comments? What
Of
I'm
course.
saying, what I'm saying,
I stand by what I'm
What
saying.
I-
It's not a stray
what
comment.
what I'm saying is, state says that they want peace. We say we want peace. Now, to instill confidence in the minds of the public at large, it's evident that in presence of police, clashes occurred. Even after they took control of the situation, clashes occurred.
No,
What
no,
I-
no, no.
It's there in the report.
No,
Actually,
no,
lordship, from me, lordship.
You
একটু বললে-
state from
এটা
your
মুশকিল
petition.
বলে।
Well, it was that
Wh-
reacted.
What I
I want to submit.
what I humbly beseech your lordship is, my lord, state wants peace, we also want peace. My lord, there is a nearby BSF camp. If there is a deployment
The
of
state
certain,
is competent to restore
what
peace, if
is
at all.
the difficulty that what I am beseeching your lordship, we all are in a situation, we are all in dark with regard to the situation. I am getting calls from various persons with very low network. Certain the calls are getting dropped and all situation is as such. Now, my lord, if there is a deployment of central armed police forces, what objection the state
What
has?
is your reaction to it? Suppose if the independent persons, if they go and assess the situation and submit the report, then what is your?
Yes, absolutely, my lord. Absolutely, as it falls from your lordship, I have no objection. If independent persons over whom the state of West Bengal has no control,
Lordship, I have a separate prayer in regard to that.
we
Let me
can-
kindly
a second.
submit.
We can have a consensus to that effect, my lord. Persons from the center as well as from the state, let a team be constituted and a report be placed.
Why?
Lordship, there is
The
a
central
separate
doesn't
prayer.
have anything to do with
Please,
the law and order.
in regard to this, Lordship, actually, Lordship, this is a question of sovereignty of the state, Lordship. This is a question of sovereignty of the state. Whether the light system owner where from the issue actually had been cropped up on that day of Kartik Larai, he had been at all identified or arrested. Whether the state can show that the person who provoked a particular community to invite.
They have said that they are registered. And 4 people in respect of each of those cases have been arrested.
Yes,
Let them come with an
What
affidavit.
they have said that so each peoples are there.
yes,
They have also registered a case. So for on the basis of that
Okay.
audio clip.
yes,
And,
Lordship.
they are saying that we are attempting or finding out that who is
The
this person.
situation is in control.
Yes,
And therefore, definitely, if the identity is,
okay,
I think the person is identified, then
Hmm.
something will be taken.
yes,
Now, we are concerned more with the, as Mr. Bakshi says, with the restoration of a peace
yes, Lord.
or a harmony amongst the inhabitants of the local.
Absolutely, Lordship.
A maintenance of the peace, law and order
Tranquility.
and everything.
It is under
Yes.
control.
Now, they say that it is under control. You say, Mr. Bakshi says that we don't know, we are in dark, but we are receiving some
Lordship, internet connection has also been suspended.
phones from a distant place. This talks about that many peoples are still
Yes,
not been able and the situation is not
yes, Lordship, because internet have not been restored. Yes,
what we say.
Internet
Something, the real picture has to come up.
yes,
Definitely, the state has an obligation to restore this.
yes, yes, Lordship.
Definitely, a person being a citizen of the country has also
Yes,
and constitutional obligations to come before the court
yes, yes,
for the fundamental rights to be protected of the people
yes,
in the
Lordship.
public interest. So that is what we were thinking that what to do. Because the report is also, they say, because of the scanty
Uh,
or a lack of time, we could not,
Yes,
but whatever
yes.
we gather. So we have to, because we cannot sit idle, nor we think that the matter should be settled. Definitely, something is to be done. Then what would be the proper way of doing it? That is what we have to find out.
Yes,
If
Lordship.
the public interest litigation is not an adversarial litigation.
Yes.
Absolutely, Lordship. Yes,
Milord,
If the adversarial, what best for the citizen of the country we can do?
yes,
That is what we have to consider.
That should be come with
Yes,
an
Lord.
affidavit.
Milord, may I
That should be come with an affidavit.
There is no law. How can the union government act without a law? I'm sorry. Yes, Milord, I'll demonstrate, Milord, on legal issue. Milord, my learned friends will kindly, Milord, tell the court under which provision of law he is making this submission.
আরেকটা কথা এটা বলে দাও যে all these are on submission.
Hmm.
There is no affidavit.
No affidavit, nothing of the sort.
Come with an affidavit, we shall deal with it.
On the earlier occasion, on this Kali matter, extensively arguing and also delivered a judgment.
I have that with me.
That is delivered on the interpretation of the service schedule. This one, the independent power of government of India to deploy paramilitary forces in a disturbed area, not subject to what is in list 2. That is the law. And list 2 also says, 21, this is subject to the list 1. Therefore, my lord directly deploy that. And as on then, this instruction we have got, the investment of the armed forces in West Bengal.
Prior to your lordship's passing of any order or
Milord, may I,
anything,
Milord,
only
may I
one
make
thing.
some submissions, Milord, on what? Acha, Yes, yes.
Mr. Dotto was relying upon page number 29. Now, what I was pointing yesterday, I'm just repeating once again, my lord, there is a self-contradictory stand on the part of the police. What they've emphasized is no casualty, repeat, no casualty has been reported anywhere in the district. Now, again,
My
they say
learned
6%
friend possibly
injured.
doesn't know the meaning of
Yes,
casualty.
yes, yes.
Whatever is there,
Yes.
the report has come.
Ah.
The report indicates there has been a not casualty and injury are two different concepts.
Yes.
So according to you also, there was no casualty as such, but the several persons were injured. Casualty connotes that somebody has been murdered or
There have been instances as such.
have you got the
Yes, 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 yes.
got the body or something
Yeah.
of that kind. Is close.
ওই হবে এমনি লোক মরবে রোগে মরবে বলবে এতে মরেছে
Large number of people who have been injured, that is also admitted by them. There's no difficulty. But casualty, I believe, neither you have said nor anywhere.
But we cannot bring it on record because everything is.
Bring it on record. He cannot make submissions from the bar.
Cannot.
How am I to respond? Yeah.
Yes, you know, these
A PIL seeker will not make any research.
to that, if they say there was no casualty and then it appears there was a casualty, it's a serious issue.
Yes.
Scenario will be
It
changed.
will not spare. Will not spare.
My lord, what had fallen from your lordship, my lord, if a team is being formed, my lord, with that of the state and that
So
comprising.
he
I-
cannot
I'm not-
make that submission.
My lord,
Under which law is he making this submission?
And from
But he has never, with respect, but I do not point fingers at the my fraternity.
He has said that what has fallen.
But after all, Milord, he is an advocate. He should come and point out some law,
Come with an affidavit.
which permits.
Bar, he cannot say.
Now, let us
Who
see
cannot
that
dictate the court?
Your report appears to be a bit scanty. You say that certain information has been received by you in the morning. Now you have received the information. We wanted I think, the detailed report in this regard. We also wanted him to bring certain facts which now is by way of
Yes.
affidavit before us. And we also wanted the center to give his assessment to the situations and then submit what information they have. Let us see, we are
Fine.
making this.
But on that note, kindly permit me to make some submission. So far as the central party is concerned, Milord, kindly hear me. Please hear me on this, Milord. First is, Milord, your lordships know, Milord, that the central does not have the power under the constitution to frame any law.
Talking about that, I just wanted the assessment of a situation to be given.
No, but how was the central government here? Why not the USA government made party over here?
He cannot appear.
Why, Milord, this is not with respect. Yeah. Yes, in every matter this is going on. Kindly take judicial notice of this. This has to stop. There's a public interest litigants, Milord, cannot take the court for a ride. Milord, I have made these submissions over and over again. That it is not that politicians cannot file litigations, but you should prevent the politicians from filing litigations to have a political mileage. Lord, a person of Calcutta, a lady of Howrah, has tears in their eyes for Murshidabad. There is no advocate in Murshidabad practicing in this court.
Whether that is impermissible.
Of course, it is a point to be noted. And what research has he done? Yes, yes, when I make submission,
The local
I
police
will
have not
support it.
said the police.
Now kindly see the cost title.
He was concerned. Mr. Banerjee,
Yes, my lord.
sorry, when your advocate general is making a.
Sir, I am sorry,
why
my
you
lord,
make
but my lordship kindly,
Da, da,
kindly
da,
Not
da,
expected.
da, da.
I expected, but I am
No.
also.
No, no, listen, no.
It is also not expected. Then why
Bharat,
not know? The only ex-honorable Chief Justice Lord has cautioned him for his submission.
Mr. Banerjee.
And I am sorry, my lord, I am sorry.
I am sorry. for
I'm sorry with your lordship because advocate general is here, but I am, he was, he has compelled me.
Da, da,
The
da.
lordship knows. The honorable Chief Justice
Bosho na.
is then
Bosho na.
cautioned him in court.
He cannot,
Cautioned him in court.
sorry.
But I'm sorry, my
Find out the solution.
Tell me, my lord, I will go out of the court.
That is up
But
to
I
you.
will not
That's up
tolerate.
to you.
I will not tolerate the attitude.
But that is not the way. When your senior is there, he's talking. You will
He's
shut
so
down.
gentle, my lord, he can't.
Ah, yeah, chalo na.
That's
Chalo,
not
chalo.
the way. And we are tackling, we are shutting them, we are.
Sorry, my lord, I'm sorry.
restraining him
I'm
from the-
sorry with your lordship, but not to him.
So we are just trying to find out the solutions. We are trying to find out the way. It's not adversarial litigations.
File your report, which you have said, by Friday. And you also file your supplementary affidavit.
Yes.
The affidavit disclosing the further facts by Friday.
Yes.
We have also directed you to file your reports disclosing your overall.
Lordship, the police report, we haven't even,
Friday. And the matter would appear on Monday.
Before this bench.
Has to be.
Lordship, the
Yes.
police report, actually, we have not got any chance to see at least, the police report, actually.
This was in the form of a letter, which we have
Okay.
indicated.
Okay,
It is
Lordship.
not really a report,
Okay, Lordship.
to which Learned AG has very categorically said that this is not. So
Okay.
we have said report in the form of an affidavit to be filed so that
Yes.
you will get a copy of the.
Yes, Lordship. Absolutely.